Good morning, everybody, and thank you for joining us here at the Albany County Rail Trail. This project continues to unfold as we add more stuff to this, enhance more things. But I do want to thank our partnership with Chairwoman Joanne Cunningham's here, Bill Reinhardt's here from, or used to be the county legislators district, a little bit further out, but still as part of the rail trail. And people have to remember, this goes from downtown Albany all the ways out to Voorheesville. I do want to thank Van Leuven for being here, our supervisor for the town of Bethlehem, being a good partner. Bruce Hidley, town board members are here, and Joanne's going to get into that in a minute when I let her speak at the end. And, I want to thank Lisa, our DPW commissioner, Dave, our DGS commissioner, to the workforce. I can't thank them enough. Scott Snide is here. I want to say thank you, Scott. I didn't recognize him. He got a haircut, but we've done a lot of this project in-house, and I take pride with that because our DPW has done so many projects that if we had to go outside, it'd be too much money. There's over 300 local businesses within 300 yards of the rail trail in any direction. So some of the business range from breweries to grocery stores to amenities, that we put in to help, flow the increase of traffic that we're seeing here. One of the great complaints we get is about parking here. So we're like, what do we do? And then you have this great building behind us, the old train station, and that was built in 1864, relocated here in 1888, has on the historical records, been around a long time. That was just sitting there. And then it's like that conscious decision, do you take it down to add more parking, or do you try to figure it out and preserve history, what this town was built on back in the day, with trains going through and this being a hub for the village at the time, the town at the time, for people to come here. So it stood here for over 137 years. One serves as a key piece of our region's transportational history. Like I said, it's listed in the state and national register for historical places and continues to be a resource for the Sungarbans History District. And we want to continue that on. Far too long it has been used. It's been to its full potential. It was owned by a private house that we ended up purchasing. We took the house down, and then we had to figure out the rail trail, or had to figure this out. And as we were figuring it out, and DPW's in there, our engineers came in with the two commissioners I mentioned, and the cost, and that comes down to it too. You're like, this is going to cost so much money. How do you want to preserve history? But we have to be smart with the money we use in government to get out the services to people, keep taxes low. How do we figure this out? So, in a great partnership with our great Governor Hochul and her team, we sat down with her team, we talked about it, they pointed us in directions, we looked, and I would like to announce on a partnership with the governor and her team, we got a grant for Albany County for $425,000 in funding from New York State. I personally want to thank the governor for her investment, over $4 billion in the capital region, especially into the city of Albany and taking care of the issues. So this is Empire State Development Corporation for recognizing the potential here and making this project possible. We also did a partnership with the MVP Care to talk about a little bit what we're going to do inside and how we're going to get things done. You're going to see more growth and more potentials along the rail trail, which will be announcing later on with a partnership with our great chairwoman, Joanne Cunningham, Deputy Chair Wanda Willingham, and Dennis Feeney, our majority leader, and all the legislators, Bruce Hidley, our county clerk. But the bathrooms will be open from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Yes, they're on a timer. Yes, we have cameras. They'll be outside. You can see it over here in the building. They'll be around. This facility was built in a house by our talented Department of General Services and allow us to save over $250,000 what they did. So I want to say to Scott and to Lisa and Dave, thank you. Thank you so much.
This grant is a sizable one and will go far to make the improvements that Dan's walked through already. But also, really importantly, want to thank Dan McCoy as our county exec, who's put his heart and soul in the rail trail. When I go knocking on doors around the town of Bethlehem, you want to know what they want to talk about? The rail trail. They love the rail trail. So really, really thrilled to see this investment right here. The bathrooms are key. Another just huge asset that the county has invested in, and I want to thank Dan and his team for this this acknowledgement and investment.
And I also want to thank the Mohawk Hudson Land Conservation Friends of the Rail Trail ambassadors, the volunteers, the Mountain Club for their support. All these projects are about more than infrastructure. They're about promoting the quality of life for our residents, to get people off that couch or out of that chair, out of that house, and just even go for a short walk. Or now, when this is done, you can come here and hang out. And I like to joke around the overachievers that want to run by and do 10 miles, and you can watch them go by and offer them water, which is great too. But again, we want you to come out, take advantage of this. Thank you for joining us, and I look forward to seeing everyone on the rail trail. We're going to take some photos now.